Okay, guys, we gotta get ready. We're going into battle. I wanted to do something else, but I've got no choice. I'm in alliance with Dinobane, right? It's a bit like NATO Article 5. If one member is attacked, then all members are attacked. And someone's attacked Dinobane, so I gotta go as well now. Do I wanna go? Yeah, I do. Because the person we're attacking attacked me once. Anyhow, I'd better put my identity on, hadn't I? Just in case it goes south. I mean, afterwards then they can fetch us back and say to my wife, "Oh, Mrs. Morris, I'm sorry, this is all we could find. We think it's your husband's the Green Arrow. Do you recognize it?" And she'll fall to her knees and she'll cry and she'll go, "Oh no, 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 the Green Arrow, the people's poet is dead. Woe is me." Well, she'd probably just cash in the insurance, actually. Anyhow, excuse me while I get ready. First, before I do that, let me show you my shield. Ta-da! I got two of these. I use this one when Bonnie comes up and I'm training her how to get in the shield wall. It's a small shield wall at the moment because she's only, well, there's only two of us. And she's only 5, almost 6. Yeah? Ah, could do with more. Yeah. But she's in the shield wall. She's like a piece of a priceless porcelain figurine. Yeah. Right, so that's my shield. I'm trained with that, and now I need my helmet. Excuse me, it's going to take some putting on. No, I can't wear that. They think I'm a Dalek. Exterminate, exterminate. No, I'll just take the shield. Okay then, guys, where shall we go first? Before we go and join up with Dinobane, I want to show you this. Okay? Do you recognize them? Yeah? That's Asman Gold, yeah? That's Asman Gold. Now I'm going to show you Asben Gold, right? That's Asman Gold. This is Asbeen Gold, okay? He's an Asbeen. You're not going to believe what he says here, guys. This man, boy, did we dodge a bullet. Listen to this.
People often ask me, Ben, why are you in politics? You've worked all your life, you've made a reasonable amount of money, your children are grown up, you can put your feet up and relax. Well, let me tell you why I'm in politics. I'm in politics, and this is only one reason. I'm in politics to protect, celebrate and preserve this that I'm about to show you on this wonderful day in London. Look at that view. That view is the production of hundreds of years of British endeavour, striving for this country, making this country one of the best countries in the world. And it's only right that people like me, having had a good life, actually fight to preserve this so that our children and their children in turn can enjoy it. That's why I'm in politics. On a day like this, I'm proud to be English.
What? What the fuck did you just say, Ben? You're proud to be English? You're not English, Ben. You can never be English. You're Pakistani. You've got, perhaps, we don't know, well, yeah, you're half English, I suppose, on your mother's side. But you are not English, Ben, and this is one of the reasons why I fight. When you turned around and made that speech right at the start saying you knew you could never be English, but you're proud to be a British citizen. That's when I respected you. Now, I have nothing but contempt for you. You want to do this country a favour, Ben? Leave it. Go to Pakistan. They could do with someone like you, couldn't they? No. Okay, guys. I think we're done with has been gold. Let's go over and talk to a real man, is it? English, my arse. Right. Here we are. We're over on Dinobane's channel, and he's been attacked, but boy, he responds well. Now this is interesting, because I believe this is the same bit of film footage that got me in, that started a bit of a nasty war from the owner of this site. But you've probably all been over and seen it on Dinobane. We'll just play a little bit of it, okay? It'll be a strike within a strike.
Egos and dwindling view counts. So the core question you have to ask yourself is this: why are the people preaching unity the loudest actually the ones holding the knife? That is where we need to start, because you are being sold a lie. For months now, myself and my associates have been under persistent attack. Now, I cannot say 100% that my attacks are from Paul Thorpe or Richard Inman. However, another individual who I can 100% tell you is involved in targeting me is Dinobane.
Software on, yeah. Up at the top, I use Bravo, and I add my shields down. And of course, they'll let through adverts. Damn. Way to cut it out. Pause, think. Okay, guys, there's a bit of a glitch in there. Like I just said, I forgot to push shields up. That was me mucking around with my other shield. Let's carry on.
View counts. So the core question you have to ask yourself is this: why are the people preaching unity the loudest actually the ones holding the knife? That is where we need to start, because you are being sold a lie. For months now, myself and my associates have been under persistent attack. Now, I cannot say 100% that my attacks are from Paul Thorpe or Richard Inman. However, another individual who I can 100% tell you is involved in targeting me is Dinobane.
What did I do? No, wait. I could understand if cock inside me, I mean Richard Inman, came out and said, well, Dinobane's attacking me. Yeah, I could understand that. Or Paul Thorpe coming out and saying, you know what, Dinobane's targeted my channel. I'd be like, yeah, it's fair enough. I have, a little bit. Because you did it to me. So, I don't mind if people come out and say something is happening when it's true. I'll own up to it.
Okay, guys. You're going to have to go over there. You've been over there. I can see he's had God knows how many views already from his army. But just in case you haven't, please go over and have a look at Dinobane. He demolishes this guy. I don't know if any of you saw it the other day, but I told you about how this guy here, this is who Dinobane is referring to, yeah. This guy here tried to get my channel closed down just after I'd started up. I had a handful of subscribers, very few. And I saw footage like the one that Dinobane just showed, and I thought it was really nice, yeah. So I wanted to share it because I thought it was good. And I thought from the words the guy said that he was a patriot. He was no patriot. He was a grifter. If you have a look at his stuff, most of his stuff is members only, yeah? That's the kind of person he is. Well, I put the video up in good faith, and of course, you've got to toggle on your stuff, whether people can do what I'm doing now in a video and sort of show it, yeah? Mine is always open for anyone to take, but obviously his is activated. And so he came back and threatened to expose me as being a thieving scumbag and a fraud. And he'd done that in public in the Gobster channel. Can you imagine how I felt? I think it was the first time I'd been to the Gobster channel. And there's this man coming in saying I'm a thieving scumbag. Anyhow, later when I found my feet in about the rules of everything, I thought, right, I made a clip in a video telling him to back off and keep well away from me, because he wasn't talking to the same person or dealing with the same person he was dealing with, when I made a bit of a mistake by not linking him in the description. Yeah, it was, I wish I'd screenshot the insults that he messaged me with. Yeah, anyhow, this is Jim Rants. So what did Dinobane say that upset him? Dinobane said, and perhaps this is why the guy came after me when I showed some of his original video, that it was AI. It's obviously AI. Unlike that hot chick I wanted to leave my wife for. And she's still not happy about that, because she was AI. Yeah? Pause, Paul. You diverted yourself. So he accuses now Dinobane of dissing his channel, yeah, and he thinks that Dinobane is controlled by the Emperor Bling in Spain, which is ridiculous. And Dinobane tears him a new one. And then it turns out that this Jim's Rants, have a look at his logo there, this is a rip-off of Dinobane's. So he attacked me, saying I was trying to make money off his content before I was even monetized. I think I had about God knows how many hundred of members, subscribers or patriots to get before I could even think about that. Anyhow, that's what that was about. So Dinobane, I think, is saying that if you were subscribed to Jim's Rants, you might possibly want to unsubscribe. It is AI slop. And I don't know whether you saw it, Jim, in my last rant against you. You never learned, did you? I told you to back off, but you had to keep pushing forward. You attack a patriot, and you attack all patriots. If you want to see how it works out, go and have a look at Richard Dickinman's statistics. See how many subscribers he's lost after attacking the patriots. He's lost 1,000. Paul Thorpe has lost 1,000 subscribers. Now you've got how many subscribers you got? You got 19,000. Yeah. Treat them with respect, or you'll be losing them. Right, guys, we got to go somewhere else now. Yeah, I want to talk to you about AI. Show you. Jim Rant uses AI to create all this stuff. Okay, it is so easy. It is so ridiculously easy. I even looked into it myself, because I'm a better writer and I wanted to write, and then never being really comfortable with speaking to a camera, I thought, I could get a voice thing and it could read it in my voice if I train it. In the end, I thought, I can't be bothered to learn something else. And so you get what you get. I use AI sometimes to give me bullet points for our stuff. I don't use full-on scripted stuff. So, God, I'm having a real bad day. I really am having a bad day. Okay, get that out of the way. See, this is what happened when you use the Lord's vain name. Right. So, let's get to the top before I shoot myself or something. Right. Sam, I want to carry out an experiment that we will repeat later to show AI at work ready for a YouTube video. I'm ready. You can read all this. Fact check, blah, 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 blah. Sam, please provide me for a 30-second script I can narrate in my usual warm, friendly style, or feed into AI voice. Be third person, tell our viewers why they should follow Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. There you go, and she comes back, Sam does. I meant to originally play your voice. If you enjoy thoughtful conversation, a bit of humor, the occasional dose of mischief, blah, 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 Paul is a retired Royal Navy radio operator, blah, blah, blah. This is digging out my information. His channel isn't about chasing headlines, it's about conversation, the kind you might have with a friend over a cup of coffee. If you like Paul, I can make it different versions, and you can do that. So I say make a numerous one. Yeah. If you like, Paul, I can also write a slightly cheekier version. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Right. Let's see what the final one is. And remember, I can now edit this by hand to fine-tune it if I wished. If you enjoy a bit of humour, a dash of common sense, and the occasional wandering thought that ends up somewhere unexpected, then you might enjoy following Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. Paul is a retired Royal Naval radio operator, former programmer, and a full-time curious troublemaker who likes asking questions and telling stories about the strange world we live in. No corporate scripts here, no polished television presenters, just Paul, a cup of coffee, and whatever happens to be on his mind that day. Sometimes thoughtful, sometimes mischievous, always genuine. So if that sounds your sort of thing, pull up a chair and follow Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. I come in and I say, Sam, in actual fact, I can work with what you have provided. Thank you, Sam, QRU, QRT. QRU are international codes. For some reason, I still remember them after all this time. And I thought, I wonder if Sam knows them. Glad it hit the mark. Paul, Bravo, Zulu, military for well done. I smiled when I saw you sign off. QRU, nothing more for you. QRT, closing down station. Old habits never really leave a radio operator, do they? Somewhere at the back of the mind, the key is still tapping away. I can almost picture the quiet WT room on one of your ships, headphones on the faintest in the background, waiting for the next signal. When you were ready to open the circuits again, interrogative QRU. Interrogative means, do you have anything for me? Okay? Right. I'm running out of time. I've got to take my wife to visit a friend. Right, what did I want to show? Yeah, this hard YouTubing is hard work. Look at this. Right. Right, have a look at this film. The Vault of Horror, 1973. I've watched 7 minutes and 30 seconds of it. I've been trying to watch this film for 3 days and I just don't get a chance to sit down and watch it. Anyhow, we got to move on. Stop whining. Sound like Carl Benjamin. I'm tired. At least I'm not depressed. Right. Where were we going? Yeah. I'm going to release the answer to the quiz that I put out earlier today. Here we go. Who were these people? You did. Only one person. Well, a couple of people got it right. So here we go. From the left, there's the blueprint from the Blueprint channel. Then with the gold in there, that's Goldie, one of our channel members. The next one is Violet, another channel member. On the right, the guy laughing because he's been vindicated is the Vindicator. But the door is the regular commenter, Home Business, because he's like the old Imperial Guard. He's always loyal, always there. At the front next to me, on my right, is he's supposed to be a working man. That's Working Class Patriot. Top man. In the middle, dazzling smile, is the Peaky Blinder man himself, the Gobster, and on the left, the mighty Mekon, Dinobane. Ta-da! Okay, guys, that's all I've got for you. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. Oh, look at that. Huh. Interesting. I got about 20 or 30 of these shirts, guys. All different bright colours. I don't like wearing dark colours. Anything else? No, nothing else for you guys. Go on over to Dinobane. But don't forget, stay away from Jim's rants. And if you've subscribed already, unsubscribe. I promise I'm never going to watch knowingly AI slop. Dinobane is right. Stay away from it.